Hey guys, Nick with another Destiny video here. You'll be seeing some skirmish I played. I played like random with two other people I don't know and did quite well. It's fun playing some skirmish. But while you watch that, I'm going to talk a little bit about cheesing. And I'll get to the meat of the matter in a little bit. I just want to clear some things up first. Like, of course, there's been a lot of said about cheesing, and the key in the end, I think, is play the way you have the most fun. Whether that's cheesing or no cheesing, like, don't make it like a rule that, oh, you can't cheese, or don't, like, get mad at people if they don't cheese. Just have fun, as long as you don't ruin the experience for others. So, like, stuff like going AFK in strikes, or I don't know if we'll see that in Crucible with the increased drop rate now, with the next patch. But as long as you're not hurting anyone, like, play whatever way you and your friends want to be. And that's the other thing. If you're not playing with your normal group, just make sure that make it clear whether you're cheesing or not. And I'd say especially if you are cheesing, because maybe assume people play the game the way it's supposed to be, and that can sound sort of negative, because like the way it's supposed to be in the right way and all that stuff. But I don't know, just make it clear. Like, I don't care. I mean, have fun. That's why we're here. It doesn't matter if it's the correct or not correct way. I will say I think I tend to fall on the more like correct way, and that's not to be like, oh, I'm right and this is correct and stuff. It's just I at least fall in the thing where I like the more like gameplay sort of normal. I don't want to sit in a rock and shoot. I don't want to stay too much in cover. I feel like you have to sometimes stay in cover, and that's where like some things are called cheese, where it's like, well, if this was a battle, whether this is real or not, like, if you're about to get shot, you should hide. So like hiding when you're getting shot and then going out and shooting, I think is totally okay, and that makes a lot of sense. Where like the more of glitchy stuff, or just staying in a spot and it take forever to shoot someone, I think there's a huge difference. Like, if you're about to die, you should go in cover. It's more like the jumping over through things, glitching stuff that I have a problem with. And in the end, I think it's the key thing is what is fun. If there's a glitch or a cheese thing that's super fun to do, I would do it. But generally, I play like, I think, closer to what it's supposed. I mean, we don't even know how the raids are supposed to be played, but more like I like the teamwork stuff. And that's, I guess, we're sort of doing a cheese sometimes, or like most of the time when we do Templar and Oracles, where I'm running around and people are standing up in the top. And I've thought about if we should stop that, because I think it would be fun to go back and play the other way. But I've had fun with this, and it's like I'm still running around with the relic and shooting stuff, and there's communication, and that's been a lot of fun for me. But yeah, just remember the thing with like whatever you find fun doing and the team has fun doing, I think it's fine. There's another thing with like if you're soloing stuff, whether it's the Nightfall, where I do that sometimes, and then you're sometimes a little bit more in the cheese end. Again, I prefer not to, and that has screwed me over in Nightfall a couple of times where I died at the end because I get impatient. And the same with, like, I recently for the first time tried to solo Crota, which was a lot of fun, the whole raid, and there's also a little bit of cheese in that. I still run through the abyss, but like the bridge, I jump over. I guess you could juggle the bridge instead and stuff. But like, whatever is fun, and I think trying something different can be fun. But yeah, let's get into the proper thing. The thing that made me want to do this video is of course the whole talk about cheesing, and then I thought about some people are very vocal about being against cheesing, and I would say one of the examples for me is Dado, who I think does great videos, but has been very vocal against cheesing, and I think he got in a little bit of trouble when he was very negative and sort of called people idiots and got a backlash, and I don't think he meant it that way. But anyway, he's been very vocal, and others have as well, against cheesing, and that's sort of okay. But then it made me realize, for me, some of those guys are actually doing the biggest cheese of all, which is running 3 of the same character class. That is not the way the game is supposed to be either. And I just want to say again, I don't care, like, whatever you have fun doing, but it's funny having some of those people being very vocal against cheesing. And for me, that is like sort of the biggest cheese at all, because you're cheating the system in a huge way by running 3 of the same and then getting bigger drops on one kind of character. The other thing is, I feel like they're cheating themselves of the experience of trying all characters and keep trying all the different, abilities and new armor pieces you'll get for that. But yeah, so you're supposed to have a character get drops. Here they keep like low level gear so they can move around their high level gear and play like each raid and strike the Nightfall multiple times, and that's fine, but that is a total cheat. That's a total way of cheating the system to be able to play the same sort of thing every week without having multiple sets of armor. And I know why they're doing it. It's you'll be able to get more. It's in the end, it's about the loot, because you could play the raid multiple times with the same character, you just won't get the loot. So that is a total cheese. You're sort of making, instead of having characters, again, like, I don't know if this sounds like super moral and I'm like, I feel like I'm better. I don't feel that way, but I just think it's funny to think about this, where like I've created different characters. I have one of each class. I have an exo-human and an awoken. But if you have 3 characters and you just play them all the time, but you like sort of just switch the armor sort of becomes the character instead of the character. So for me, I would really like, I know design is super hard, but I would like that they sort of fix that, because I guess that it doesn't matter that much, but it is sort of annoying to have people go like, oh, I'm 34 or 32, and like I did that quick. I don't know if it matters that much, but like they do get quicker up, and they do get like an advantage in that way. So I don't know if we could do something like that. You could move armor around, but then on the other hand, I do like that you can like get a drop for a hunter and you get a warlock drop and then you move it over or whatever. I don't know if there's a smart way of doing it. I'm definitely more in the way of like, don't punish, just incentive. If they could incentivize more that people played one of each character, that sort of the benefit that people have right now of running 3 of the same goes away, and there's more of a benefit of running one of each. Because in the end, it's like, I think they're cheating themselves, which I guess what cheesing is. Like, you're cheating yourself of the like a better experience. I think the better experience should be the other thing. In the end, I don't know. It might sound weird, but I don't care that much. I just think it's, yeah, I don't know. I think it would be great if they could sort of fix that and make it more an incentive to play the different classes. But yeah, in the end, I don't care that much, and it's about having fun. I just thought it was a fun thing, and as you can see here, the game has come to an end, so I'm gonna shut up. Let me know what you think. I hope I made myself clear, but let me know what you think of this and the different kind of cheeses and this thought about this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.